Hello again. We're on the bodywork. I'm so pleased. I know there'll be bits and pieces of rust. I've just got to patch up a few little bits, but there's no like rust patches to do. I've just got to tidy up what I've already done. So we're on to the rear quarter. Now this is designed to, we're supposed to cut the steel rear quarter off and just had the fiberglass one, but I'm not, I think that's a terrible idea. So what I'm going to do is cut the edges off where it goes around the corner. In fact, let me take it off and it'll be easier to explain. Yeah, if I can cut it here and cut it about there, all the way along, so it stops about here, then I can build up fiberglass to the curve so it'll blend in. And the same at the back, I can just blend it into the curve around the lights and along here. So there's a chance it will crack, it might show. What I find is good is tiger seal and rivets. I put rivets every probably 50mm. I bought a pneumatic riveter because it was quite hard work last time. Right, so, but first of all, I think I'm going to try the sill on. And I've got to cut bits out because where it comes over here, it's too big. This is just deflecting the rainwater. It's raining at the moment. Yes, I'm going to try the sill in the side, and I've got these screws which are self-drilling. Yeah, and they'll go through the steel of the car and hold the panels just temporarily in place, just so I can put them on the car and check the alignment and make sure everything lines up. It's quite good because it's got these swage lines and they're in the same place on that, so you know I can sort of get them lined up. I've got an idea of where it's got to go then. Right, let's get on with it. Yeah, well, that's the rear quarter. It's cut sort of to shape. I've got a bit more work to do on it. I couldn't put the sill on first because I had no idea where it went, so I had to put the rear quarter on. So I had somewhere for the sill to finish. The rear quarter is tight against the arch, front and back, so I presume it's supposed to replace the arch, so it's just sort of clips inside it, and the fuel cap is sort of central, but that's as close as it's going to get because I can't get the arch further forward or further back. Now, obviously this isn't fixed on, this is just, I've done it temporary because I might have to move it. So I've got to make sure this swage line lines up with this one, which is going to look all weird otherwise. And what I need to do, I might have to cut this back a bit further yet and then blend it in. Once it's got the tiger seal, gluing it onto the panel, I'll have to scuff the panel up underneath so it gets a grip. I might feather this down a bit, blend it in so that will stick it in more, and then I haven't got so much fiberglass to build up. There's the lip at the bottom is this lip, so it's about in the same place. I might have to chop a bit more of that off. It seems to be, yeah, it's not too bad further on. On the other car, it doesn't finish here, so you can't get any fixings into it. I had to screw in you'll notice on the other car there's loads of screws going across. That was never really a good idea. Nothing was bonded on the sill, because I thought that's a good chance that needs to come off. This needs to go in a little bit more, so I just need to keep trimming it, and then I can trim it evenly all the way along, so this edge butts right up to the inner part. But I'm a bit stuck with the front wing because I haven't got a front end on, so it's a bit hard to tell where the front wing goes. Obviously has to come back a bit further. I think this actually comes this side of these. So what I need to do, this all needs cutting back, so I need to get a standard wing and see what shape it is, and I know sort of copy that. This is way oversized, so there's an upright here, so this needs to be narrower than that, and it's only to get the fixings in to the inner wing to hold it in place. So that's, yeah, it's definitely not in the right place. And when this does move back, it will probably this won't be too far out of the way then, because you can imagine if it comes back, this is gonna be a bit further over when it comes. So, you know, I've got to line lots of different things up. Take this off because this is like straining it at the moment, so it's not going where it wants to be. This needs trimming down a bit. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces. So what I think I'll do is fit the bonnet and maybe put the standard wing back on that side if I can get to it, so I can line the bonnet up with the wing where it was, and then I've got something to work to on this side. It's a bit awkward getting through there now. Okay, I've lost a bit of weight, but I think I love the shape of the M3 body kit. I just think they're so nice. I'm getting really excited now. And you know, that's the bit I cut off, which I don't need. That I tried cutting it with the steel cutters. There's not a chance. The fiberglass is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Fortunately, the angle grinder whizzes through it, but yeah, it was dusty. I had to let it all settle before I could come back in without the mask on. Yeah, this is lovely. I'm really pleased with how it's taking shape. That's nice. Oh yeah, and we've got the cage as well. So next thing with the cage, I'm going to slice the floor open so I can drop the long length of the long foot down, and it will go right under the floor, so I can get the height exactly where I want it, and then mark it where it comes through the floor. I can mark it 3mm up, because I've got to put a 3mm base plate there, and I can find out exactly. I mean, that's lovely and tight, and my bar is coming along here, so that's going to be perfect. Just as long as I can get to everything to weld it. But if that's got a hole in the bottom and the front's got a hole in the bottom, the whole thing can drop down, and I can easily get, it's going to be about here, the tube. So even if it drops down 100mm, I'll easily be able to weld that. But the backstays might be a bit of a different issue, because it's so tight against the edge. I'm not going to be able to drop it down with the backstays on. You can imagine they're going to be at an angle coming down this way. Anyway, this wasn't really about the cage. I'm just so excited. I've got to have a shower now, because I am covered in fiberglass. I need to get that off me. I'll be itching all night otherwise. That is that's lovely. Can you tell I'm excited? All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully next time we can do some feather edges on it, drill the holes, maybe bond it on, or get the bonnet and the front wing sorted out. It'd be nice to get it all on, and the rear bumper, before I actually fix anything, just to make sure it's all in the right place. on my other kit, there's just a big gap here, so I've had to put expanding foam in. But what I will do once this is on is I will drill through the steel in a bit. It's probably easy to show you on that side. I will drill holes in here and oops, hang on, got a call coming through.